Hello everyone, welcome back to a space engine exploration video. So you guys really liked the last one, so today we're going to do another 40 minutes of space engine exploration. So last time we started in the solar system, but I think we're going to start in a random galaxy today. So let's fly out of the Milky Way entirely and we'll pick a random galaxy that we can start to explore and see what we can find today. So let's see, this one looks brighter right here, brighter than the rest. At least. Oh, that's a cool looking galaxy actually. Do you think that's a real one? Yeah, so this is a real galaxy, NGC 1365. So this is where we're gonna start today, in this galaxy. I actually haven't seen this one before. Okay, let's go in the galaxy and see what we can find in here. A lot of blue stars. And is that a nebula right here? Or is that another galaxy actually? I don't know. It's like a nebula on... Wait, is this a nebula that's in interstellar space? Oh no, that's a different galaxy. Okay, we'll go back. Okay, so let's see what we can find here. Let's go towards the center. Oh, here's a star cluster. Let's go in here and click on a couple stars and see what we can find. So that one has a... That's a 3-star system. Interesting. So... I'm just gonna click and look at this planet. And we're gonna go and explore a little bit. This looks cool. This looks, whoa, it is super close to its star. So let's go land on this and actually check it out. It has like red rocks. Do you think that's supposed to represent the lava? The size of the star is kind of insane. Just looking up at it from the surface. That's crazy. I wonder how bright it would be in reality to actually be here. Probably so bright you would go blind instantly. That would be my guess. Maybe you could live on the night side though. Still, just because of the lava glow from the planet, the brightness is insane. It does have clouds. Are those clouds? Yeah, they are. Interesting. It's cool to see the solar flares effect coming off the star. Whoa, the stars look so red in this exposure setting. Okay, wait, what else was in this system? So we had that one. Is this the same one we were just on? Yeah, it is. Okay, this one out here looks kind of cool, purple. Okay, here's the HDR lighting of that. Let's go see this. Is this water in these little canyons? It could be. No, it's just got... So I think maybe... this planet had water on it at some point because those definitely look like they used to be rivers, and then it heated up over time, similar to Mars. And then we got volcanoes here. They're active. You can actually see the lava on them. See, look at that. Active volcanoes here. Does it have clouds? Oh yeah, a little bit of clouds. I had them turned off, but now they're on. Let's check out a sunset in this purple lighting. Look how big the sun is in this system. Okay, we're gonna play time and speed it up. Ooh, check that out. We're at a point on the planet where the star just basically makes a circle in the sky. And so I think, is that because we're at... Oh, the planet orbits like that. What? So it's like... on its side basically, because if you're right here and you look up, the sun's just gonna make a circle in the sky. That's cool. I have not seen a planet do this before. This area looks similar to Earth actually, like a desert part of Earth with the mountains and almost like the Sahara Desert. That is cool to see the sun do that, and it is cool to see it from space, how it just like spins one side of it towards Earth. So if you're right on this sunset area, you can see the sun do a sunrise and sunset very quickly like this. Whoa, that's like a storm. Check that out. Whoa, that's a very cool looking storm for the planet. I'm excited for when they actually add water physics and stuff, because that's definitely planned. I saw it on the website. Eventually they want to add waves and stuff. It'll be cool. Okay, so there's that planet. Once again, if you would like to go to any of the planets that I'm looking at today, just go to the search button right here and you can type in this code right here, RSC3764 da da da, and it'll take you to this planet. Okay, let's find another little system here in the star cluster. Here, that's 3 stars. Let's find one that's not super common. Eventually, we'll start using the star browser to help us locate things we want to find. But for now, we're just going to kind of look around. Here's a water planet, super oceanic Aquaria. So right now, these planets are a little bit boring, actually, just because the water doesn't really do much. Like it moves a little bit. So you can see it has like a little water moving effect. But once they add waves and stuff, this could be cool. It could be like Miller's planet from Interstellar. And we could just get giant waves and stuff depending on the tidal forces. But for now, these planets are a little lacking, I would say. But it's moons, though. Let's take a look over here. Oh, yeah. So this is technically an asteroid, but it's still orbiting this super oceanic Aquaria. So we're going to land on it. Check that out. Some of the views you can get in here, it makes you feel like you're actually in space. Like, could you imagine being on this asteroid and then you look up and see this giant planet? That's so cool. Okay, we'll do one more in the star cluster and then we'll look in a different part of the galaxy. Let's find, okay, I see one blue star that's definitely in the minority here. It's a black hole. Interesting. Oh, this is like the center of the star cluster, I think, because we got a black hole with, look how many stars are orbiting it. Do any of these stars have planets? I don't think so. Okay, well, that is cool. Let's go to the black hole, and I'm going to turn on orbit so you can see how all of the, so there's the black hole. And you can see how all of these stars are orbiting it, and it's kind of chaotic. But that is the strength that a black hole has. A black hole can make stars orbit it like a star makes planets orbit it. That's how much mass they have. I do think that, yeah, that's about the center of the cluster. So I think that's what that probably is. But let's look in this galaxy and see what else we can find. Okay. Let's find one right on the edge, maybe. Some of these stars out here. Oh, here we go. I think it'd be really cool to live on the edge of a galaxy. This is a cool planet. Oh, it has a... Wait, hold on. Planetary barycenter. What's it orbiting with? Oh, these two are orbiting each other. Okay, that kind of makes sense. But living on the edge of a galaxy is cool because in your night sky, you'll be able to see pretty much the entire galaxy with a view that no one ever gets. Like, we're in the Milky Way and we see part of the Milky Way, but we never see the whole Milky Way. All the pictures we have of the Milky Way are just guesses, really. So, like, there's the view of the galaxy. So let's see if we can get that from the planet landing over here, maybe. I don't know if this planet will get dark enough. Maybe here in the actual darkness. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're in the darkness now. It's actually really hard to see. Turn off the orbit. Okay, so this is actually realistic lighting. So it actually doesn't get super dark. But look at that. Green sunset. And there's a moon. But maybe if we look up in the sky now, we'll be able to see. Yeah. So this is what you would be able to see in the night sky on this planet. Just a beautiful galaxy. You see the entire galaxy because we're actually like right outside of it. Is that another galaxy right there? It is. This would be a super cool view to have. It's sad that we will only ever see one view of the night sky. All of us, our entire lives. Here's a nebula. See if we can find a planet in the nebula. This one? Cold arid Terra. Whoa, it's got rings. Very faint rings. Oh, if you put on HDR, you can't even see them. Okay, so there's part of a nebula. So this is in a nebula, right? Oh, no, this is right outside that nebula. Okay, so let's see what a night... We'll go to the night and we'll look at that nebula. See, like views like this, we're never going to be able to see. That is so cool. SpaceEngine does a really good job of making it look realistic. I do think this is what it would actually look like. And the rings kind of make it hard to see, but if you zoom in and don't expose the rings, you can see the nebula with your naked eye. That's so cool. And then if you had a telescope on this planet and could turn the exposure up and some other things, you could probably get a better picture of it. Pretty cool. Okay, we'll do a couple more in this galaxy. Okay, that's a cool looking nebula. Look at that. It almost looks like the Crab Nebula. Oh, wait, here's one too. Whoa, wait. It's like there's like a break in it. Look at that. It's like this section of the nebula and then this section, they're like separate. Okay, let's find a planet around here. Just gonna click and look at this top left area and it'll show me what kind of planets are in this system. This one looks cool. Some cool gas giants, maybe this last one to look at too. We'll do that too. Whoa, that ring shadow's a little bit trippy. It's like you have a really dark right here because the rings are blocking almost all of your light. And then you move here and you start to see. Cool, that's cool. Like these shadows and stuff that you can never see anywhere else. And then let's look at that gas giant. That's cool. I like the blue with the ring around it. It's like red on the edges. Whoa, this sunset's cool. Okay. So we're kind of inside of the planet, but look at this sunset that you would get if you had an atmosphere like this. Okay, what if it's like real though? Because realistic lighting, this is actually what the game thinks it would look like to be here. There's a moon. Let's go land on that moon after this. That's cool. Okay, turn the exposure down maybe? Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's go land here. Cool looking moon. We'll go land on the dark side. Okay, there's another moon. Oh no, that's the gas giant. Wow. Oh, I wonder if we could see the nebula. Oh yeah, you can. Whoa, look at the mountains on this moon. Okay, I want to wait till this is in a day side. And then if it ever gets there. Oh, it looks like it's tidally locked with the planet. So you're not going to ever see these mountains in the day. But we kind of get illuminated by the planet, it looks like. Because the planet's reflection is so bright, it's like the moon lighting up the earth. You know, when it's a full moon and you can see your shadow just from the moonlight. So look at these mountains. Imagine the tectonic activity that is needed to create a planet like this. Let's go over to the day side. It's a little more flat over here. It is crazy how remarkably similar some planets can look to Earth. Like you could convince someone that this was a part of Earth. Earth is just so diverse, and it's crazy to think that there are tons of other planets that are like that. Where just there's so many different things on the surface going on. It would be so sad if Earth was just the same everywhere, like this planet. If it was all just exactly the same. That'd be so sad. But because we have so much diversity, I think we kind of know what it could be like to be on another planet. Okay, let's take a look in a different galaxy now. So this was a real galaxy that was not... So all the planets in it were procedurally generated, but the actual galaxy is real. So we're going to go really far now. All of these dots are other galaxies, not stars. Here's a really bright one for some reason. Take a look. That doesn't even look that bright. Why is it so dark, actually? Okay, if I turn it up really bright, I don't know. I don't like that one. We're not going to go to that one. Let's go through. So you can see how they look red when they're far away. That's because they're red shifted. That looks boring also. Okay, that one right there. I want that one. Yes. Okay, here we go. Spiral galaxy. Let's go inside. Okay, let's look around in here. We're actually going to start to use the star browser, I think. Let's find a really Earth-like planet in here. So I think the max is 400 light years. We're going to switch our filter to do a temperate marine Terra with multicellular life. And that is all the same that Earth has. So if it finds any planets, it does. Oh, I found a few. All of these planets have very similar properties to Earth, and while we look at them, we can actually look at the Earth Similarity Index to see how close it is to Earth. Okay, where's our planet that we're looking for? Is it a moon? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, we're gonna be like Pandora style here. Yes, look at this. So this planet or moon is a moon of this. Look how many little objects are orbiting it. It's almost got a ring. So this planet here is orbiting this gas giant super closely, actually. So I wonder if... Okay, let's just like go land and see what we can find on here. So the Earth Similarity Index is at 85%. So it is 85% like Earth according to SpaceEngine. Oh my gosh. The view of the gas giant, even in the day, it takes up almost the entire sky. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, it looks like this planet's a lot of desert, actually. Let's find a better spot. So even during the night, this is the night, it's gonna be illuminated so much by the gas giant. Okay, here's a really rocky part of the planet. The gas giant just illuminates the planet so much that it's never truly night. I mean, maybe it is. Let's speed up time and see if there's a point. Is it tidally locked? Yes, the planet is tidally locked. So if life developed, just think about this. If life developed on this side of the planet, the side where you can't see the gas giant, they might not even know that the gas giant was there until, I guess, they evolved enough to take a trip around the planet. So life evolves here because you do have a regular day-night cycle, but then let's say they evolve and then they get advanced enough that they can travel around the planet. Can you imagine the sight once you make it around the planet and you start to see this beast of a planet, and it always will be there. So wherever you are on the planet, no matter how fast time goes, it'll stay the same because the planet's tidally locked. So no matter what, it'll be at the same point in the sky. So if you lived right underneath it, like we kind of were earlier, it'll always be just straight up in the sky. Where is it? I want it more in the sky. Yeah, like that. So if you lived in this section of the planet, no matter what, all the time, it would be right there in the sky. And you can watch it rotate. So this is a lot like Pandora from Avatar. They orbit a gas giant. And do we get eclipses? That's a good question. Where's the sun? Yeah, we do. So if you've seen the new Avatar movie, they have eclipses. So like in the middle of the day, so we're in the middle of the day right now, the sun will go behind the planet for a minute and you will kind of be in a night. Yeah, this is probably the darkest night that this planet gets because of the light from the gas giant. So that's probably the darkest it gets. So all of this species here, like stargazing and stuff, would have to take place during the eclipse. And it only lasted like an hour. Because watch, once the sun goes down, it doesn't get fully dark because the sun's light's reflecting off of this planet. And then it goes around. So that's actually a really cool planet. Okay, let's see what else it found on this list. Binary system. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, this one has an Earth similarity index of 91%. Here it is. Wow. It does look like Earth. I want to see... Okay, so it does have two suns. You can see that here. It has one sun lighting here, one sun lighting here, and then both of them lighting here. So if you're in the part where both suns are lighting, you're going to need a lot of sunscreen because you can see there's a sun there and a sun there. Double the UV exposure. These canyons are cool. Wow. Okay, let's see. Is this like life? Yeah. So this is plant life. Pretty flat, relatively flat. I don't see a lot. Okay, these structures are actually really cool. So it looks like this is more like a tropical area where you don't get as deep of oceans. Just like shallow ocean waters. And then there's some deeper sections here. So I do think a lot of life would develop around these shores. It will be really cool when we can see tides and how tides work with multiple stars or really big moons and stuff. Because that they are planning on adding that. Here's an active volcano. That is cool to see. So I'm sure it's going to be like a Hawaii situation where the volcano's creating more land. That's probably what a lot of this is. Okay, let's see how long our true night lasts. So this is like the real night, but how long until we get at least one of the suns? Is it never? Wait, how is this possible? Let me look. It's like tidally locked between both of them the same way. What? So, okay, so it's like an hourglass. You get super sun, no sun, and then one sun, one sun. So it depends on where you are in the planet where you're gonna get sun. Because it doesn't look like it changes. It looks like you'll either have this sun on you, or both suns on you, or no suns on you. So I don't know what the best for this kind of life would be. If it's better to have one, it's probably the best, honestly, to live on the border between one of the suns and the dark. It does look like it's very slowly working. So you'd have a very slow cycle. I can't run the game any faster. Yeah, because look at this area. So it's like almost... Oh, wait. Look. The area is shrinking. Look, we have a ring now around it where there's no suns. So, okay, I was wrong. There is a day-night cycle. It's just very slow. Interesting. That's a cool planet. It's cool to see how double suns might work in reality. So it looks like these sections will grow until they meet and then they grow the other way. Kind of cool. Okay, we'll check out the other one it picked up. Oh, there's two more. This planet here. Okay, this one looks more normal than the other ones. It's got a regular day-night cycle with a lot of moons, actually. Set it to real time. Let's go take a look at this. We'll go up here to this river. Okay, very hilly. Looks a lot like Earth. A lot of rock stuff. So it's cool to see how diverse the planets can be, because this one doesn't look super diverse. It looks mostly the same all around. Let's just take a look at the surface here. I'm kind of surprised that there can be so much green, because how is moisture getting out to these areas? There must be a very, very good water cycle, but I don't even see that many clouds. Who knows? Maybe the whole planet's just like, there's water underneath everything. Because it'd be really hard to get the moisture out here to have green with no ocean or lake or anything. Let's watch a sunset on here. Where's our sun? Right there. So there is a normal day-night cycle on here. So the sun will rise and set normally like it does on Earth. Sunset is very pink. Pretty cool though. And we do get a nice view of the galaxy. Okay, let's do a realistic lighting. So wait for the sun to go all the way down. Ooh, it's almost too bright to see anything still. That's one of its moons. Let's go to that. It's like an asteroid moon. I think SpaceEngine does a really good job with these. These look so realistic. And even landing on it, like every single detail looks real. It even has little craters and everything. And then we look up. That's the star. And then where's our home planet? Right there. Check it out. That's cool. Okay, what's kind of cool, we're playing in real time now. You can actually probably see the planet move. Yeah, if you zoom in enough, this is real time and I'm not moving the camera. That's actually the planet rotating. You can see it if you zoom in enough on a planet. Kind of cool. Is that volcano stuff? Oh, you could see kind of the sunset we were seeing earlier on the bottom with the pink. Pretty cool. Okay, we'll do our last habitable planet or Earth-like planet in this area. Oh, this might be the closest one to Earth by the way it looks. Maybe. I don't see a lot of water. Our Earth similarity index is 92.4, so that is very good. Okay, it does say it has water. But where? Okay, so there's a little bit. So it's almost like maybe there was water here and then something happened to the planet over a long time. That's enough water definitely to have some life on the planet. So it looks like this side's more where the life's gonna be. And then there's like this dry section where probably not as much life will develop. Let's go check it out. So it looks like we got a few hurricanes, almost like in a trail going down. That's kind of cool. So I'm pretty sure that almost all the life would be around this water. Desert, sand. That's pretty realistic, I would say. Let's check out this area. Oh, here we go. This planet's actually pretty diverse. We got some cool mountain areas. I like that they actually add the layers of rock because that's realistic how you can see the different layers. So when the tectonic plates push up a mountain, you can see all the different layers of Earth that are there. I guess this one's not Earth though. So layers of planet. Oh, look at this area. This is cool. Okay, so you can see, oh, whoa. Okay, these might be the spikiest things I've ever seen. I don't know how realistic these are, but look at this spike. Okay, yeah, this is probably a little bit bugged. Spikiest thing that I've ever seen in SpaceEngine. Cool land formations though. So here's a little canyon. So you can imagine the water that would run through here to carve out this canyon. Wait, did I just go through it? What just happened? I don't even know. So I guess there at some point was water running down here and carved out this canyon. You can still see a little bit of the water at the end. But I guess over time, the water has gone down in its level. And it runs along here. How far does it go? Still carving out, maybe? Once we get running water, that'll be so cool to see. Here's another Earth-like planet found by the search tool in a new area of the galaxy. Okay, this one looks a little more ugly. It does look like it has mostly water, which is probably really good for life, actually. So I'm thinking maybe this is more in the early stages of its life. Because look at these volcanoes. So these volcanoes could definitely start building more land around. Because that's how like Hawaii formed on Earth. And it does look like it's working. So these volcanoes are popping up. So the planet's still very volcanically active, which means that a lot of mountains and land can be made. Because just imagine if it's liquid, like hot lava underneath all of this land, there's going to be tectonic plates that crash and build mountains and volcanoes that build land. So this planet is probably early in its stages of life. I bet the atmosphere could turn more blue over a while. It does look like it's super volcanically active because look at all of these mountains that it has formed already. Looks like some water maybe ran through some of these areas at some point. Oh, here's some water. Yeah, so it looks like a canyon could get carved out here, running all the way to the ocean. Cool to see. How far does it run? Look at that. These river formations look so realistic. Like, it's crazy how well SpaceEngine can simulate certain things like this. It makes me really excited to see what they can do in the future. We're going to follow this river all the way down just to see what's down here. We're going 63 kilometers a second, so that should put into perspective how long this river really is. Looks like it splits into two here. This one looks like it runs... Oh, this one looks like it used to have water and it carved out a little canyon. And then the water dried up and we won't get any more canyon out of that. But look how well... Like, SpaceEngine knows that canyons are carved out by water. So I do think this planet is going to be similar to Earth if you give it a few million years. Maybe hundreds of millions of years. It definitely could, because I think this is probably pretty realistic to what a prehistoric Earth looked like before even the dinosaurs, as land was being created. Check this out. Okay, so yeah, lots of canyons and stuff will be formed here. Really cool planet. It does have rings, but sadly, rings don't last forever. So by the time intelligent life develops, there may not be rings. I mean, it would be cool if you could simulate how planets change over time. So you could speed up time, you know, millions of years per second and actually watch canyons be formed, rings be created and destroyed. Who knows? Maybe they'll have that one day. Okay, so there is that planet, and we found a couple more near this area. This one actually has a planet with life and then a moon on a gas giant that also has life. Oh, this looks like probably the most Earth-like planet we've seen. Pink. What is this pink stuff? It's just like the minerals of these mountains. Yeah. Crack. Oops. Check this out. Okay, so this is a very diverse world. Lots of different areas that have different features, because this is going to be a lot more flat, a little bit of hills, but it looks like a lot of the planet has this pink rock. So whatever this pink rock is, can we see the... No. We can see that the gravity is 1.01 times Earth gravity. So you would feel almost exactly the same walking on this planet as you would on Earth. That looks just like the moon. Like, actually. That is crazy. I think it's closer to the planet than the moon is. But this looks just like home. You are on here. That looks just like the moon. And that looks like the Milky Way there. Wow. This is like Earth 2.0. A few volcanoes and stuff. Really cool to see. Some big oceans. Let's take a look at this area. So it looks like we have a section that has a lot of land and then a big ocean. And then these are a lot of volcanoes that will start building more land, which could hurt life if it's too much land, because it looks like a lot of these might fill in a lot of this area. Who knows? This one, so you can see how this one's a little bigger as it grows, but maybe the volcanic activity will cool down and we won't have any more. There's that planet. That's cool. Let's take a look at that moon with life. It's just subglacial life. So this actually could be kind of the situation we're in our solar system, where we have one planet with life and then one of Jupiter or Saturn's moons might have microscopic life. We don't know yet. I think we will know in the next few years, like in my lifetime. I think we will find out if any of the moons in the solar system do have life. Because, like, look at this. This looks like it could be one of Jupiter or Saturn's moons. And according to SpaceEngine, this has subglacial life, which means life is living inside ice on the planet. But look at this. Whoa. Okay. This is a cool looking moon. This is a moon of a gas giant. This whole system is pretty similar to our system, I think. It's got a similar amount of planets. I mean, some of the stuff's not in the same order, but look at this cool super Neptune. Check that out. The bands on that are crazy cool. But let's find a new galaxy and find some more. We're gonna go randomly search now. We'll go pretty far from the Milky Way. That's a bright galaxy. Let's go to that one. That's a spiral one. We've done all spiral ones so far this video, so let's find like an irregular one. Not that one. This one's irregular. Let's check this one out. Whoa, okay, so yeah, let's go into a galaxy like this. So these are young galaxies usually who haven't lived long enough to get flattened. Because the longer a galaxy exists, the more it'll flatten, because there's like some science behind it. It's like the whole galaxy's rotating and then all the up and down motions cancel out. And you get a flat galaxy like the Milky Way. But let's take a look around here. So I think this is a young galaxy. So we might have younger stars, younger planets. This planet's cool. Kind of looks like Tatooine, except do we have an atmosphere? No atmosphere. So life not likely here. Are these like ancient riverbeds or something? Who knows? The night sky in this galaxy is going to be really cool. It's almost like one giant nebula because you get all this blue, like star forming areas. So young galaxy, we're having young planets, young stars. Oh, whoa, this system has a lot of planets. Okay, this is just an ocean world. We've seen a few of those. And then we have this. What's this one? Check this gas giant out. The rings too. I like how the rings are positioned on it. Not just straight on a flat plane. What about this one? That's cool too. Okay, here's binary planets. Oh, this one looks like it has a lot of little mountains on it. So let's go look at those. Check that out. It's like an infinite mountain range. It just stretches so far. On Earth, they're almost like always in a line going down because where the tectonic plates hit. But some of these planets, they extend forever. Like it's like literally an infinite mountain range. And our galaxy that we're in, that looks so cool. Okay, let's go ahead and go down on the mountains. Our blue sky mixed with the blue night sky. And our giant mountains, you can see the sediment layers as they got brought up by the tectonic activities. It goes super deep. Okay, if I set our speed to 1 kilometer every second, this is how fast I go. So you can really see the scale of how big a lot of these mountains are, because I always just fly super fast through them. But let's see, let's go a walking speed on here. On right here on this top of the mountain. So what do you think an average person walks at? We'll go 2 meters a second. So if you're just walking, this is how fast you go. Whoa. Like imagine how long it would take at this speed to get anywhere. Like to climb that mountain. Oh my, that would take forever. 100 meters a second, and we're flying. Something you can't do in real life. Okay, let's sit on the top of this mountain and watch the sun go down. Oh, slow down time. So it almost goes in a circle, and then our night sky is so beautiful. With all of, it's almost like it's like a giant nebula. That's what the galaxy looks like. And it looks like it almost circles, and the sun's probably gonna rise somewhere around here after our full night goes by. Yeah, there it is. So we actually only get a brief period of daylight at this point in the world, and then followed by a long period of night. It could be where we are on the planet, or the planet could be rotating kind of sideways. Yeah, it is. It's kind of rotating like up and back almost. So if you get right where the center of its rotation is, which is going to be... That's such a weird rotation. Like, look at that. How would you describe that rotation? It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, it's gonna be a weird sunrise sunset cycle. Oh, that looks pretty normal. It looks like it's going straight across the sky at this part. Oh, wait, did it just change directions? And then it changed directions again. What is this rotation? Okay, I'm watching the sun. Look, it never sets. Does it just go in one big loop? Okay, I'm gonna zoom out so you can kind of see the ground so you know. Yeah, it's going in one big circle right here. That's kind of cool. Is it gonna set this time? No, it gets really close though. So yeah, one of the weirder rotations on planets. Oh my gosh, that galaxy. That's a cool shot right there. Let's find another thing to look at. Okay. I'm gonna go looking for... What is that? Stellar Barycenter? What? What is this? Why does it have that? I want that. Whatever that thing is, I want it. This. It's a white dwarf. So I think those are, it's like ejecting matter because it's spinning so fast or something. I actually don't really know, but look at that. That is cool. I haven't found one of these naturally in Space Engine. Is it a pulsar? Maybe. If someone in the comments knows, yeah, leave a comment if you know what it is. Pretty cool. I think it's like a magnetic field thing too. Does it have planets? A brown dwarf. So that's a small star. Whoa, whoa. Look at the bands on that. That's cool. So brown dwarfs are basically between stars and gas giants. So it's like a gas giant that's barely a star. That's cool with the purple and orange bands. And then we have the Taurid mini Jupiter here. Is it like oval shaped? Yeah, it is a little bit. Interesting. So it's kind of being pulled by the star because the mass is so high. That was cool. First time I've seen one of those naturally. Oh, that one had life on it, but I already clicked away. This one looks like it could be cool. Never mind. I changed my mind. New system. If I ever skip one that you really wanted to go look at and you have Space Engine, you can type in the name of the star and go to it. Okay, this moon has subglacial life. No thanks. Those are the boring ones. 4-star system. That was cool. Okay, here we go. Take a look at this one. Okay, how's that rotation on it? Pretty good. What are these darker orange areas? Is that life? No, it doesn't. This planet doesn't have life. It's like rust almost. That's what it looks like. It's even like it does look straight up like rust, almost like Mars. And then we have these dark purple areas. So it's like the mineral on the inside of the planet is purple, because when the mountains break through the crust, we get purpleness. But only when it raises up, because there's not, like, the surface isn't purple, but when stuff happens. So it looks like we got a crater here, and then that might have disrupted some stuff, and then we got purple and orange mountains. Kind of cool. Let's find another really cool planet before the video ends. Cool gas giant. What about this one? Okay, this one's cool. Those aren't clouds. These are not clouds. I thought they were. These are land shapes. Okay, and it looks like we have some weirdly shaped mountain ranges that kind of go up and down around here. This might be my favorite galaxy that I've ever found planets in because of the way it makes the night sky look on every single planet. Okay, this is cool. It's like a super high mountain, volcano mountain in a really flat area. So if you lived anywhere around here, you would just see this giant mountain in the distance with lava, almost like black from charcoal or cooled rock, obsidian, probably. Yeah, it's probably obsidian, cooled lava. They should have lava spewing. That would be so cool. You could actually see it erupt. That's a cool planet. We'll find a couple more. Whoa, that one looks like Uranus almost. It's a mega Neptune, so it's going to be a very big gas giant. Check that out. Cool, that's cool. Oh, whoa, look, 2 water planets that orbit each other, except one of them is all water and the other one is not. This is actually really cool. Let's turn on the atmospheres again and the clouds. So this one could have life. It doesn't say it does, but it could. Maybe it'll develop life because of how much water's on it. But landing on it, let's see if we can see the other planet in this little system. Okay, it's below the horizon. We got to go around the planet. So night side on this planet, you look up and you see that. Is that, yeah, it's just water, right? I don't see any land on there. So I bet if life was here, your whole time that you existed, you would wonder if aliens were on the planet. Could you imagine if Earth was binary with a similar planet? That would show the flat earthers. That'd be cool. If, yeah, could you imagine a binary system of planets where life develops separately on each planet simultaneously, and then you like, I don't know, it'd be cool to see if they, you know, became friends or if they fought for resources or stuff as they both reached the space age. I mean, most likely if that happened, one civilization would be more advanced than the other, whatever one evolved first. And if they wanted, they could take over the smaller one, which would be sad. But who knows? Because I feel like by the time humans got to that point where we like went to the moon, we wouldn't just destroy them. We would try to work with them. Purple gas giant. That one looks like Jewel. We'll go to that one after. Look at the purple bands on this gas giant. That is cool. So they're more like pink and a realistic lighting from the light of the sun. But if you get like a high dynamic range, you get purple. And then we got Jewel here basically from KSP. In Kerbal Space Program, Jewel is the green gas giant, and it looks very similar to this actually, especially the KSP2 model of it. Really cool to see. It's got a lot of moons. Any cool ones? Are these not moons? Why can't I see them? It won't let me look at moons for some reason, but these are definitely moons of it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have any big moons. They're all like small asteroids. We'll go land on it and take a look at the sky. Jewel. Nice. Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming to this Space Engine Exploration video. If you guys want to see another part to this series, leave a like on the video so I know. If you watch this far, you're probably asleep or you really like Space Engine, but I thank you for watching anyway. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you haven't watched part 1 and you like this one, you'll probably like that one too. It's basically the same thing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.